What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we're jumping back into the dawn of DC with Green Lantern issue number 3. Now, what we have seen so far is Oliver jumping all over the place, being teleported from one alien world to the next. And while he thought he was alone in all of this, that's when he runs into Lian, the daughter of Roy Harper. The two of them now working together, they are making their way through these alien worlds only to be teleported yet again. Meanwhile, back on Earth, we have Harper and we have Canary. They are trying to find Oliver Queen. They know that Waller is responsible in one way, shape, or form. As they go to Count Vertigo to try and get some information, that is when they are met by the likes of Peacemaker. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with Ollie and Lian, the two of them being teleported into this what looks like an alien world, at least to Lian, but Oliver knows exactly where they are. As they fall down to the ground and Oliver is able to save them, they land safely, only to find that they are now surrounded by the Legion of superheroes. Not only that, but Connor Hawke is also here. And Hawke goes on to apologize to his niece. You see, Hawke has been here for quite some time. They had to track her biometric readings, and also the unique teleport signatures that keeps pulling them apart. As Oliver is welcomed back to the 31st century, Oliver wastes no time, he goes over to Connor and he gives him the biggest hug. He apologizes to Connor, but just really for everything. This is when we get down to business. Now, Connor Hawke has been here for a few months now. Having his Legion ring, he flies them all over to the headquarters. They go to explain what exactly has been going on here. That's what picks us up with Roy Harper and Peacemaker, with Peacemaker headbutting the heck out of Roy Harper. Gun drawn, ready to fight. We see Canary making her move on Lady Peacemaker. And with all of this commotion, Count Vertigo is able to break free. In doing so, he has all of them in his grasp. All of them except for Canary. As Canary does her screech, she is able to push him back and knock him out just for a moment. And with everybody taking just a moment, this is where Peacemaker says that he wants to make a deal. The word is that Roy Harper is the best aim in the world, and so he wants to have a shooting contest. Arrow versus bullet. Roy Harper versus Peacemaker. If Roy wins, then he gets 7 minutes with Count Vertigo. If Peacemaker wins, then they leave, and Peacemaker now has bragging rights forever. With Roy Harper being in, they grab a riot helmet, they paint a target on it, and they throw it into the air. Both of them take their shot, and Roy Harper, he wins the shot. Interrogating Vertigo, he doesn't have a lot of information, but the last thing he had heard is that Queen didn't make it back when the rest of the Justice League did, but he was still alive. She just didn't know where or when he was alive. As we pick back up with the Legion, we have a conversation going on with Lian and everybody else. She says that she remembers explosions. She remembers waking up in a lab. Amanda Waller was there and arguing with somebody, worried that they were playing with fire. But the person she was talking to said that their family could never be together. That was the deal. That is when she was teleported away. And for years, she has been teleported to different worlds, to different time periods. And any time that she would get close to her father, she would be teleported away. Eventually, she gave up, laying low in Alleytown. She built a life for herself. Forgot about the old her. That, of course, is until Roy had found her. And then again, she was teleported away. This is why Roy Harper is looking for Waller. As Brainiac does his scans, the scans match Hawke's. All three have been implanted with a device in their neck that emits a kind of displacement energy. And they know that this is the work of Amanda Waller. Trying to remove it would activate Anella teleportation, and they cannot control where they are sent. Somehow all of this is connected. This unusual dark energy teleporter, They found one and they have been experimenting trying to figure this thing out. But Ollie already knows what this thing is, and he thinks he knows who Waller was talking to when they were saved. She was talking to Oliver Queen. Now, it's not because of something he did, it's because of something that he is going to do. It's why he destroyed the Ella teleporter on the alien world, because these teleporters come with a warning, as he tells everybody who watch. On the teleporter, we see Old Man Oliver, a warning to his past self, letting him know that they screwed up and they screwed up big time. There is something called the Great Disaster. Billions of people die, and they cause it. Now, he doesn't mean that Oliver causes it. He means all of them. The entire Arrow family. So he made a deal with Amanda Waller to put him back in time and take some preventative measures. None of their family can ever be together. He made it so that they have a chance of happiness on their own, not with each other, especially him. This is why their family can never be together. Now, of course, Connor and Leon, they both think that we can beat this, that we have overcome the odds time and time and time again. They get to the point where they're able to convince Oliver that maybe we should try. Maybe we should try something. And when he does agree, that is when they are immediately attacked. A Green Lantern comes crashing in, destroying everything, throwing everybody in opposite directions, letting Oliver know that this isn't what they talked about. Oliver asked to be alone, and so the Lantern helped him. But now they find him in the future with some of his family, that if he wanted to renegotiate, he should have come to him first, telling Oliver that this doesn't have to be like the last time they saw each other. This is when it is revealed that that Green Lantern is none other than Parallax. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. That last page was one heck of a twist. Definitely did not expect to see Hal Jordan's Parallax arriving, destroying everything, but also finding out that he has been working with Oliver Queen, that Oliver made a deal with him. Apparently, whatever happens, this great disaster, it affects so much that even Parallax is getting involved. But I like the direction that they're going. I like the idea that they can't be together, not because of any other reason other than they caused some kind of catastrophic disaster. One that Oliver Queen actually gets on board with working with Amanda Waller. Absolutely bonkers. I think out of all the Dawn of DC stuff that is currently ongoing, Green Arrow is hands down some of the best stuff that is currently coming out. And I'm not surprised, Joshua Williamson has definitely caught me. His run on The Flash was one of the best runs I have read personally. Now that might be a controversial statement, but I thoroughly enjoyed Joshua Williamson on The Flash. And if I'm being honest, I've enjoyed most of his writing when it comes to DC Comics. But this story has taken one hell of a turn, and I am very excited to see where they're going to take this next. It's one of those stories that has me completely stumped. I don't know what direction it's going, I don't know where it's headed, but man, am I excited to see where it goes. Also, that little bit with Peacemaker thinking that he could outshoot, out-aim freaking Roy Harper, absolutely beautiful. Truly showing the ego and the hubris of Peacemaker. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories, if you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Dawn of DC. Be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this story. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.